Hey y'all, what's going on? This is Jackie, and today I'm making a video about nurses who are protesting AI. I have been seeing a few articles about nurses and, just people in general in the healthcare industry protesting AI. And I was like, well, I really don't see how AI can really take jobs because I can understand it for certain things, but not for everything. Like I just never saw it as far as affecting nurses because that's more like a bedside, that's more of a hands-on type of field. I have made videos about technology and AI, and we do see it in certain things, but like I said, I didn't see it for everything in healthcare. So whenever I would see these articles, I would just not make the connection, right? Just not understand what the issue was. And then I saw this article and I decided to read it, and I was like, okay, now I understand why nurses are concerned. So I'm gonna read this article and we're gonna talk about it on the back end. So it says nurses took to the streets of San Francisco this week to protest the use of artificial intelligence in healthcare. What were their specific complaints? In general, they said they were demonstrating against the untested technology and the risk it poses to patient safety and how AI should not replace nurses. The hundreds of nurses who protested April 22nd in front of Kaiser Permanente San Francisco Medical Center also told local media outlets which programs in particular concerned them. Some nurses objected to a platform in the EPIC EHR, which is electronic health record, that determines nurse staffing based on real time charting. A neonatal intensive care nurse at Kaiser Roseville Medical Center and a nursing union leader told the newspaper that if nurses don't log charts right away, the next shift could be short staffed. Other nurses said it might not account for the time sensitive work that can't easily be measured, such as educating patients, family members, or preparing for chemotherapy treatments before a patient arrives. We are the providers at the bedside. We know how to take care of patients best. No algorithm can tell us. Another nurse complained about an AI chat box at Kaiser Permanente that patients can talk to instead of a nurse. But what if the patient is having a heart attack and the chat box doesn't understand because it isn't trained on the correct medical terminology when a nurse would have? The AI might direct them to the pharmacy, not to the doctor. One of the nurses, a president of the California Nursing Association, registered nurse at Kaiser Permanente Medical Center, told the news outlet. And then another nurse, an oncology nurse at the UC Davis Medical Center in Sacramento, California, stated that the AI tool that monitors patients' vital signs often issues false alarms. A hospital spokesperson told the news outlet that she was fear mongering, noting that the platform has been in place since May 2022. The concern is that this technology will take jobs. It will not. It will make their jobs easier. The Kaiser Permanente has an advanced alert monitor in place at 21 Northern California hospitals that analyzes EHR data to detect patient deterioration. The Oakland, California based healthcare system says the tool saves about 500 lives a year, but nurses told news outlet that it can produce erroneous notification or miss patients who are in decline. There just is so much buzz right now that this is the future of healthcare. These healthcare corporations are using this as a shortcut, as a way to handle patient load. And we're saying, no, you cannot do that without making sure these systems are safe. Our patients are not lab rats. And then a spokesperson for Kaiser Permanente told the news outlet that its technologies empower nurses by allowing them to work more effectively, and that physicians and care teams are always at the center of decision making with our patients. It's very good to have an open discussion because the technology is moving at such a fast pace, and everyone is at a different level understanding of what it can do and what it is. Many health systems and organizations do have guardrails in place, but perhaps they haven't been shared that widely. That's why there's a knowledge gap. We have this mission that no patient, no clinician, no researcher, no employee gets left behind in getting advantage from the latest technologies. So yeah, so after I read that, I was like, okay, I like some of this does make sense because the first complaint that was raised was about the charting and the staffing. Yeah, if the nurse doesn't chart, it makes it seem like everything is done and you don't really need that many nurses for the next shift, which yeah can cause a short staff. I don't know if I would rely on that because that is kind of funny. I mean, the staffing is weird anyway. When they're planning for the next shift, it's always weird because they go based off how many patients you have, right? So like let's say you do a lot of discharges during the day, so they'll say, oh well, you only have you know 25 patients, so you only need X number of nurses, not understanding that the ER is full and you're gonna get other patients. You know what I'm saying? They staffing is weird. Okay. I don't know why they just don't, but anyway. And then another is about the chat box, which I can understand that. Um, yeah, I can understand that. I guess it was supposed to be there to help the nurses. So instead of the patient putting on the call light and, waiting on the nurse, they can just use the chat box. But yeah, I don't know if I want to use the chat box when I'm in the hospital. You might as well just use Google. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. And then of course they talked about the monitor. Yeah, that's true because when you have a patient that has a heart monitor, how many times does the monitor room call because a patient moved sideways or the patient got up and went to the bathroom and the heart monitor, the heart rate jumped, you know what I'm saying? And then monitor room called. It's not that something happened with the patient. It's just the patient got up. Or you ain't gonna talk about the lead. One of the leads came off. If the lead is not on, if one of the leads come off, then you're gonna get a regular heart rate rhythm because it's not reading it right. So I understand why these nurses are concerned. Um, yeah, they're going to have to come up with something else. AI technology, I think there will be some benefits, but I don't know if the bedside so much, if it would be good for that. Like they have the technology. I made some videos before talking about technology and how like for the secretaries, if you go into like a LabCorp or Quest, they don't have a secretary there. I'm sorry, you basically register through a tablet. You know what I'm saying? They have that technology, which, as a secretary, but that's fine. I think AI and technology will be good for stuff like that, but not for the bedside. But that's just me. So that's all I got for you. Put it in the comments below what you think. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.